Hello everyone, this is the creator of God of and Pals, and I have come to show you the review of the official puppy playtime store called to fly catnap pillow. Let's get into it. Starting off by size, you can tell that it's a bit big. Let me grab Pianosaurus. This is what they look side to side compared. This is what the catnap looks, and this is what the Pianosaurus looks. They're mostly the same height, but with the horns and stuff. So I'd say Pianosaurus has printed fabric, obviously, which is a bit soft. But anyways, we're not putting into Pianosaurus right now. But this one has like super long fur. It's similar to the Jumbo PJ Pocketpillars fur, but it's not as nice to touch. I mean, for decoration, it's super nice. But as for a pillow, it's not like very comfy, as I say. Like that depends on the way you feel for. Like if you receive it, you're like, hey, why did you say that the fur was not nice to touch? I love to touch it. Then okay, like that's just my opinion. Like you do not have to look at this pillow and say, oh yeah, he said like the fur is not nice to touch. But I'd say it is a little bit. Like if you want to just pet it around, it's very nice to touch. So now we're going on to the ears. Ears are very puffy, very soft. They're used like the blue fabric that they always use on catnap. As you can see here, other catnap products from the official store. Not that big difference, but you can tell that this is the same color. This ear is way more stuffed than this one, but it makes him unique, you know? He's got like the little fur that makes him look different and special. Here we can see the tag. It says Puppy Playtime 2025 Marvel Entertainment. And here is the tag that came with the pillow, basically smiling critters, and it says catnap one size pillow. The nose could have been smaller, but that isn't that big of a problem. But you know, it still bothers me. You can see these pillows in chapter 3 of Puppy Playtime. So you can just play the game and look up for it. And they were mostly in Home Sweet Home. I think I've seen a bit around the Playhouse, but we'll get into that in another video or so. This plush is basically like really soft, like boing. It's like really squishy. The fur one thing is like you need to raise upwards to get it the right color. And you basically need to like disorder the whole thing so that you can get like the right shape. Here's from behind, bottom, front, and the top. You got games on your phone. Basically, this pillow is based off the plush of Catnap. As you can see, here he has black eyes. Instead of the GHS one, that has white ones. So it's not based off the cartoon form. We'll get into this one in the next video. So yeah, this is based off the plush. This is kind of a short review because there's not really much to talk about this pillow, but do I recommend buying this? Yeah, sure. I always recommend buying like the things. This is not sponsored or anything. I'll put the link in the description of the video together with all the hashtags. But yes, this is the catnap pillow review from Call to Fly. See you on the next one.